Hello fellow commanders and welcome to another Strategic Command WW2 World at War with me, Bubblebox. We're going to continue. Protozocker's turn. French destroyer floating around north of Denmark, not doing much. Got all my surface fleet nicely behind my defences there, so they can't be got at. We're definitely going to wait for the French to surrender before we start using our fleet and to get more then we can get a bit more aggressive with our subs as well. He's got a cavalry unit. Is that a cavalry unit he's produced in France? Wow. Wow, going back to World War One, the cavalry charge. Yep, there's the Australian fleet and also the Brits all around Mogadishu. Looks like they're getting ready to do an assault on Addis Ababa and Mogadishu in East Africa. A little bit of an attack there against my army in Japan. Looks like just a lot of movement from Protozocker in that turn. Loss of British morale because of loss of Belgium. Operation Fork, I think that's the Iceland operation. Yeah, Royal Marines occupy Iceland. British forces mobilised in Egypt. I think that might mean that India doesn't come into the war just yet. I'll have to check that out. Italy's in. That's good. Faroe Islands, and we did do a little bit of damage to the UK economy. Not very much, but a little bit. Would you like to convert the Roma into the Aquila aircraft carrier for an extra cost? What's the cost? 200 MPPs. Ooh. Not really. We desperately need the points, so I'm going to say no to that. We'll continue production as a battleship. We've got another sub. We'll plus that down, put that down now so that I don't forget. We'll plonk that right down there straight away. Get that in on the action. Now then, yes, we have got Norway now, so we might be able to get our subs back into action. And we've got to get them into ports. I'm a little bit worried there might be British shipping around, so I'm just going to scout out with my decent sub, and then we'll put this guy on hunt and we'll put him into port up the north there. The next one, we've got that sub there. What a pain. In fact, we've got a level 3 here as well, which we're going to hide that down in there, get that into the port next time. This guy I could chance trying to sneak it past and get it into this port down here just to get it back in on the action and turn quicker. I think we'll do that. Right, now they may well land units up here. I'm going to give this a quick upgrade, this garrison, before I forget. Get that to infantry weapons 1. How much is it to give it an extra bit? Anti-aircraft, 10 points. Because he may well bring aircraft up there to dislodge that. No, I'm not going to. I need the points at the moment. We've got to make sure we take France. I might send an aircraft up there, not only to help out this unit in Narvik, which is likely to become under attack, but also to get rid of this sub off of our supply lines. It might be worth sending this unit from Oslo up north, but then there's nothing there to defend, so I'll leave that one in Oslo. Right, so we've also got a sub over here somewhere we need to sort out. We need to move it because he will know it's there now, and I'm going to keep him guessing. On supply 9, I'm just going to move it straight back out and then we'll head it north. I think going to keep it well out of the way of those French ships until they're out of the game, and we'll continue our push towards France. Right, let's check this out. So we need to do a lot of damage if we can in this turn. We've got our Air Force ready. What have we got here? We've got Brits here. British Corps on entrenchment 1. No entrenchment there. No entrenchment there. We've got an AT gun right here, which we probably should get rid of so we can use our tanks to their best effect. Our tanks are still pretty good. Still looking pretty good. Okay, so we've got to just basically plough our way through this. That's not in. Don't think they're going to be entrenched too much. Right, what should we go for first? Let's see. I think probably this French army, although probably want to try and do some damage to this anti-tank piece. Let's attack that with the army first. Okay, I might bomb it. If I can do it damage, yeah I can. So let's bomb that AT piece. Try and get that out of the way, then we can use our tanks with a bit more freedom. Let's use the other bomber as well. Although, it might be worth doing some morale damage as well to these guys. Yeah, let's do a bit of morale damage to this armor group there. So that's morale damage there. Use our Stuka on the AT. And that was a successful attack. So let's use the other Stuka as well on that AT piece. Down to 4. We can actually destroy that with our tank shot. Let's do that. So that's that gone. Now I know that these infantry pieces aren't going to be that brilliant. So I might move my double shot tank in there, see what damage it can do. Actually, they're pretty well. Let's Stuka somebody up here maybe. Oh, actually, let's Stuka these French. Takes them down to 8. Okay, let's try and do some damage to the French now. 2 points of damage there. Take that shot. 1 point there with our non-upgraded infantry, and then we've got an army here that's already had its shot. So we need to get these guys out really. So I'm going to move this army forward, move this army back. It's only on 7 anyway. Move this army into that position. See if we can try and get these guys finished off. Now that's going to stay there now. Oh, actually, no, I can still move that back. So I might move this tank from back here down here, get rid of that army group there for the French. Right, now then, that's still got a shot left, that's still got 2 shots left. I don't really want to put anything out in a salient too much unless we can get rid of, or at least knock down, this core for the Brits. Now have I used all my Stukas? I think I have. Yeah, used all the Stukas. I could still use my fighters, but I'm not going to. Not going to waste them. Can get this army in somewhere, hopefully. This one's fired, so let's move that back. Let's move this army forward. Ooh, 2 damage into the fort. That's useful. Let's do that. Takes his morale down as well. I've got an army up here I'd like to bring in. Now then, if I shoot this tank, am I going to be able to move it back? I doubt it. Let's test it anyway. That's on low morale anyway. I think I'm going to go for the British here. Can I get that out? Not quite. No, I can't. I can move this guy though. He's already fired. So I can move him back out of the way. And then I can move that tank out of the way to there. And then I can move this army into position. Should we go for the cavalry? I want to do as much damage to the Brits as I can as well. So we're going to hit the Brits first. Even if it means take a turn or 2 longer to get Paris. I want to hammer the Brits wherever I can. So I've still got a shot left with this tank. I might get rid of this British corps if we're lucky. And then I might just... I'm wondering how I can get rid of it. They haven't fired, but they're not going to get to the front line now. Any of these going to get to the front line? They can reach, and they've got a strike left. So if I move this tank back, move these forward. Oh! What a pain. What a pain. Now then. They haven't fired yet. They haven't fired. I've got 1 shot left with this tank. I'm going to move this tank forward. Just finish off those Brits. Okay. So it's a matter of where I can manoeuvre up to now. That's got a strike left. Nothing can get in that zone of control, I don't think. That I've got left. No, no, no. That one can, but it's only on 7 health. And yeah, don't really want to lose any units if I can help it. Right, can we do any more damage down here? It's not looking like it. I can do a 1-1 there. We'll take that because it's a core against an army as well, although we don't manage to do any damage. What a shame. I'll take these zeros. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, we've done the damage. Wow, okay. That was lucky. We'll take these 0-0s just to see if we can do them any damage at all. Right, that hasn't fired. That's fired. Yep, they've all fired. I'm not going to put that 7 health in there, I don't think. So that's kind of all I'm going to do there. All these guys are not in on the fight. We're going to bring this army forward for sure, so he'll be ready for action in the next turn. And we've got some nice cores as well that need to get into the fight. So we'll bring up the tenor. And then we're going to reinforce anything we can reinforce, including these. Can we reinforce any fighters? Do you know what? I feel like flying my fighters just to take points off him. Even just fly them into the gap, you know. But it looks like I'm just going to take heavy damage, so no, we won't do that, just in case. So I will just upgrade this, upgrade or reinforce anything. I think I've used all my planes, so I can't reinforce them at all. We'll wait for a turn when it's raining to reinforce those. I think we'll upgrade this guy to Core 1. Infantry Weapons 1. I've moved him. Upgrade this guy maybe? No, I think I've moved everything else actually. So I think that's probably about it. Can't upgrade next to a unit. I can, well, I fired all these so I can't even reinforce any of these. Yeah, I think that's it for the Western Front. Bit of progress, killed one of the British corps, and I really want to destroy the British as much as I possibly can because they're going to be coming on strong later on. I can move these a bit closer. In fact, I can upgrade this one, can I? Yeah, I can. Just move this a little bit closer to Groningen. Groningen. Let's see. Everything else is kind of fine. I think that's it for the Germans, apart from we don't need to do any diplomacy, do we? No chits. Oh, we've got 3 chits for the and rather than do too much attacking with them, I'm going to put those chits into Turkey to try to get Turkey moving towards us as soon as possible. I think I'll just check out the Italians first before I do that, but I think that would be good for a good part of the plan. Research for the Germans. We've got plenty of research we can be doing. Certainly want to get more on spying and intelligence, more on logistics, more on production technology. We've got all that. Navy, I'm going to kind of leave that. We're not going heavy for Navy. I do want to get advanced fighters going, so we'll get a chit into that for sure. Oh yes, I've got to get subs, haven't I? Got to get subs up to 2. They're going to be my mainstay in the Atlantic, so I've got to get those going. Got 145 points left. We'll save those 145 points, and we'll move down and have a look at the Italians. Now I do want the Italians to do a little bit of attacking for us here, so we're going to move. Yeah, we'll move this army forward and attack here, and we can move this tank. Do an attack there as well. I'm wondering if I can. Are these? Let's see what sort of strength these engineers are at. 5 only. Okay. We shall definitely attack down there as well then. Only 5. Oh, we're going to take Marseille. Fantastic. Grab that. And we can even move forward a little bit more. Nice. So that's Marseille down. We can move our commander forward a bit. So the Italians actually doing something for a change. And let's move our bomber up as well to possibly help out. Put him in Turin. So down here though, we'll just have a, now that we are all in the battle, we actually can have a little shot there if we want at this battleship. May as well have a little pop. Didn't do any damage. We can just check out. He still hasn't reinforced there. I'm tempted to come forward a little bit with my Italian units while he's busy, and I can actually interdict here as well. So let's put this on Raider. Oh no, actually we better send the destroyer back, hadn't we, because we don't want to lose that. And here this guy can come down and he can do a little bit of Interestingly, I'll put that on interdict, but I won't put this one on close enough to interdict. I'm going to put this one on silent, so that if they swoop forward to try to take this sub down, this one's going to be there and they're going to surprise them. So that's there we are. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Now that leaves 108 points. I'm going to reinforce one of these, or can I do anything? Why can't I upgrade? What is the supply like here? Ah, the supply is only 4, that's why. Right, we need better supply. I'll move that a bit closer to there. I'll move this one back here with supply 5. At least we'll be able to upgrade our fighter next turn, hopefully. Well, that's about it, I think, for the Italians. We'd be saving points for them. Oh no, we want to do the diplomacy on Turkey, don't we? We're kept hold of those points, so we'll do that diplomacy on Turkey. Get 2 more chits into Turkey from these guys. Okay, and I'm just wondering how much he's put into, if we look at reports, I think we can check out diplomacy. Research diplomacy. So, have the Brits put anything in yet? They have. And I bet that's all in Turkey. French haven't put any in. The Americans, I don't know whether they, I didn't know they could put any in until they, don't think they can put any in, so why is that blue? That's a bit weird. Oh, because that's research, that's why. Oh, this is research and diplomacy, so you can't really tell which is which. Okay, I got it. Okay. Right, so that's it, I think, for the Italians and the Germans. Yeah, sorry, I think a lot because I don't want to miss anything. And then we'll head over to China, which is to China, which is my biggest pain at the moment. Now, if we could only take Nanjing. Now, we have got clear skies, so we can use our bombers. We've got 3 units to attack it with. That one's going to get us 1. That one's going to get us 2. This one might get us 1 or 2. That's 5. That means we're going to have to take 5 points off with our bombers. It's unlikely, but I think we have to give it a go. It's not going to happen, is it? We're not even taking any off at the moment. Let's attack here. Takes it down to 8. Did I have another unit coming in here? No, I didn't. Okay, let's swap these. Or I can actually move up so that I'm stay adjacent. So we get 3 attacking it next turn. You know what, I will do that. Oh, we've got a commander down there as well now, look. Let's hit that in there. Move this guy up. Hit that in there. Okay, so he's defending that fairly well. We could do with 1 more army here that we can kind of swap backwards and forwards. But we're also attacking from this region here, so we'll attack there. Sure. Can we do some damage here? We can. Let's just do maximum damage, so that he's going to have to replace units. Yeah, I'll attack. Because we'll take him out of an entrenchment point as well. Now, can I reinforce here? No, I'm going to, in that case, I'm going to move them back. Move them. Oh, I can't move forward there. Fuck's sake. That's annoying. That's annoying. Let's move this commander back. Is he out of supply? No, that's weird. I'm actually going to move him up to there on that road. And this one I'm going to... thought I'd be able to reinforce that. Let's just move that forward. We've got another army corps here, which... Yeah, 2 supply. That's going to be crap, isn't it? I'm going to leave that there, actually, for now. I could do with 1 more army down here. I really could. I'm wondering if I can grab this guy. Bring him down to the south to help out with Nanjing, just in case I really got to take Nanjing. Got to take it. What about some damage up here? Nothing doing, really. Do a little bit of damage there. Or not. Oh, I didn't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I'm going to bring this guy down and we're going to try and plonk him Nanying. Are they both called Nanying? Nanying and Nanying. Are they both called Nanying? That's weird. Anywho, move that to there. Move that one there. And we can't move it this turn, but next turn we can get it down and get it offloaded down here to help out against Nanying number 1. Right, I think that's about it. Not doing as much damage as I was like. We've also got this leader we need to bring down a bit as well. Nothing else to move. Did we get any new units? No. That's about all I can do. That's terrible. That is terrible. Let's leave our fleet where it is, I guess. And we shall check on our research for the Japanese. We're maxed out on research, so we want to... Oh yeah, I want to start getting some more flyers. So let's just grab ourselves another tactical bomber. Won't give it any long range or anything just yet. We'll just... Actually, shall I give it long range? Yeah, we're going to give it long range because it's going to help out keeping it in a supply point and then flying it from there. So we'll get ourselves another tactical bomber. Purchase that. That's going to be here in 22nd of November. Not until 22nd of November. Bloody hell. Okay, we're going to grab it anyway. Leaves us with 137 and I'll leave that, I think. Can we get any more? I'm wondering whether to start getting some more special forces as well. We'll check that out in the next turn. I think that's about it for the Japanese. Not really, mate. I'm not liking my Japanese. I'm loving the Germans on the Western Front. Japanese on the Eastern Front, I'm not so happy with because we're just bogged down around Nanying and it's not good. But anyway, let's end the turn and see if we get any messages. French morale suffers from the German Blitzkrieg. That's got to be good. And from the loss of Marseille. Oh, so I'm glad we took that then. Would you like to amend Norway's convoy route? So we're going to do that because otherwise they're going to just keep interdicting our lines. So I think a yes to that, even though it restricts our income a little bit in the winter. Iceland joins the Allies. We've got a bit of development in spying and intelligence for the Germans, and that's it. So thank you all very much for watching. Please do bung me a like if you enjoyed this episode. Consider subscribing and ringing the bell for notifications of further videos in this series. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.